We are told that overthinking is a bug in the human brain. We are told to just stop. But what if this isn't a malfunction? What if it is a survival algorithm? In 1946, scientists developed the Monte Carlo simulation. It was designed to predict outcomes in systems with massive uncertainty by running thousands of trials to find a pattern. Physics, finance, engineering all rely on it. You don't guess, you simulate every possible failure until you find the paths to success. You compute the what if. We are the only species that can pre-live 1,000 different lives in a single afternoon. We call it overthinking. I call it the human Monte Carlo. Think of an exam. An overthinker imagines a question from an obscure corner of page 94. They prepare, they adapt. They aren't just studying, they are stress testing their knowledge. History is built by people who refuse to accept the first possibility. When people said, heavy objects don't fly, one person ran a simulation in their head until physics made sense. But here is the catch. There is a thin, dangerous line between simulation and stagnation. One leads to a concrete decision, the other leads to a repetitive loop. Traditional overthinking is a simulation that never hits enter. It is a high-performance program with no exit command. It is high-resolution data with zero implementation. To turn overthinking into superpower, we must treat our thoughts like scientists treat Monte Carlo. Use it as a tool for uncertainty reduction, not for certainty creation. Every simulation must have a deadline. In science, the simulation ends when the probability becomes good enough. In life, we must settle for calculated risk rather than a predicted outcome. Professional athletes don't just do it. They run mental simulation of every possible defensive move before the whistle blows. They overthink the play so that during the game, they don't have to think at all. This is survival upskilling. By imagining the worst case scenario, you aren't being negative. You are armoring yourself against the unpredictable nature of reality. The difference is the conclusion. Overthinking asks, what if it goes wrong? Modeling asks, what will I do when it goes wrong? We must think deeply before the action and never during the action. When the time comes to move, the simulation ends and the execution begins. Your boundaries are your hardware. Without them, your brain will eventually overheat. Give yourself a 10-minute of simulation time and then demand the minimum viable decision. We are essentially organic supercomputers. Your anxiety is often just unused processing power. It is energy that is simply looking for a problem to solve. Don't apologize for seeing 50 different ways a project could fail. That makes you the most valuable strategist in the room, provided you also find the one way it actually succeeds. We did not survive the savannah because we were the strongest or the fastest. We survived because we were the best at simulating the lion's next move before it happened. Stop trying to stop thinking. It's like telling a heart to stop beating. Instead, direct your thought. Use your internal Monte Carlo to build a map for your future, not a cage. You are not an overthinker. You are a high-resolution strategist. So run your simulations, find your path, map your move, and then for heaven's sake, press start. Thank you.